Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner, and this is the live Aftershow Chit Chat for Love and Marriage Hunts of the Veil. Okay, look, I feel like a lot of foolishness, okay, is going to start from this episode going forward because I was like, y'all is lying on camera now. That's you just up here lying on camera as if we did not see what we saw. You were told, and you up here lying on camera for, I guess, a storyline. I'm not sure. I know I don't like it. Okay, but y'all know first things first. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and dot. Okay, y'all know to make sure to be following me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG and also Twitter. Do not forget to like the video, okay? You should always be around here liking the video, okay? And y'all know to also comment in the comment section. This is a full-fledged conversation between me, you, him, and he, and she, and her, and they, and them, ABC, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, everybody, it's a conversation, so don't be in the chat not saying nothing. Say something. Okay, say something. Anyway, y'all know to also share this video, okay, on your social media. Share me with those you like or don't like. I don't know, but share me anyway, because you know what I'm saying, more people can see me if you share me. It is always greatly appreciated too. Now, hey, it is Saturday, it is rest day, but hi y'all. I'm gonna be on camera, okay, in my Tupac hoodie or whatever, my hat. And I got my little around the house dress on under this. Okay, either throw the hoodie, the hat on, or be on camera. And I'm like, I want to be on camera for this because I feel like when I get to the part of Destiny, in my opinion, lying on Mel, I'm a want y'all to see my face when I say what I say. Okay, and look, I just know I saw what I saw, and I saw a lie. That's all I know. Okay, now I hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday and whatnot. I have been enjoying my Saturday or whatever, okay? But at the end of the day, Destiny Brown here lying on camera. Okay, point blank, period. But let's say hello to the people around here, okay? Hello to everyone. Okay, I missed the show, but I'm here for this. You know what? If you missed the show, you know you can be here and just watch me talk about it all. Okay, all of it around here. Okay, it was a disappointment to see what I saw on this episode. Okay, hey to everybody around here. Y'all don't hit that like button. Okay. So some of y'all didn't even see it. What the good thing y'all around here. Okay, just to be seeing what I'm gonna say about what y'all ain't seen, but I seen it, and I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Where is Tisha's cousin at? I guess nowhere. I don't see a reason for her to have to come back this season. Y'all know this is part 2 of season 4. It's, even though the TV thing, the DVR thing say it's season 5, it's really season 4, part 2. Okay, but I don't see a reason for her coming back around here because so many other things have happened. You know what I'm saying? She may have worn out her welcome. You know, sometimes people come around here and they say things or whatever that aren't really true or whatever, and or that is true, or they say stuff or whatever, and they don't play their cards right, so they don't really stay around much. Cause ain't nobody said Kiki name in forever. All right, say it with your chest, respectfully. Respectfully. Okay, Destiny's full of it. I haven't watched since season 2 or 3 when I was fucking everybody. But if you listen to reviews, you almost don't need to watch the show because if you watch, good reviewer. Okay. Thank you for loving when I'm on. I love being on camera. I do. I do. I mean, usually weekends when I try to rest, but be on camera. But because I'm going live more often, I don't have time to be off camera. Now, when I'm reviewing other little stuff, I'll be off camera for that little stuff. Like for little premiere stuff. But I try if I'm gonna do a live, I'm gonna try to be on camera. Okay. Destiny carried a bone to Martell and he didn't bite. Just wait till we get to it. Because I got so much to say. Okay. Hi, hi, hi. Hey, my mama and stuff. Hey, mama. Okay. So let's get into what we came here to get into, and that is this foolishness, okay, of love and marriage hunts of the veil. Now look. I like the fact that the show does seem to be progressing. I like the fact that I wasn't bored watching the episode. I like the fact that we are still getting stories that are evolving. Okay. Like it's no longer about, nothing is about Martell cheating anymore. Like it's, what I'm saying? That storyline has basically played its part. We're now into the story of Mel and Martell having to co-parent as divorced people. I like that. Um, so I just want to say for folks who may not know this, the show is progressive. It's not the same old, okay? And that's really cute. Okay. I can't roll my eyes and touch it. Me too. Okay. Thank you, Tracy. Yes, we did hit y'all. We did hit 35,000 subscribers. Yay! Woo! Yay! Confetti. Okay. So yes, I am very happy and proud to have hit 35K. It's onward and upward, as I always say. This is the road to 50K. I will probably do a giveaway once I hit 40K, and then a big giveaway once I hit 50. But it's time. I'm loving the channel growth that I have going on around here. Okay. But back to these people that's on this show. The episode picks up right where the last one left off, which is with Kimmy and Maurice having a conversation with Dr. Francis sitting outside. And I forgot, no, it's people. I forgot about this. Okay. The new confessional looks from Martell and Destiny. Now, I know y'all was like, that's Destiny? Yes. I'm not saying that she copying Mel. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that she just got blonde hair. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is when I was watching the show and I heard her voice and I happened to look up and I was like, that man, I'm like, oh, that's Destiny. Okay, so her hair is cute, makeup is cute. I like the outfit. Sometimes Destiny outfits on here be not the best. Okay, I have not liked many of her looks over the seasons, but I like this look. Okay, it's fine or whatever. Okay, wig is fine or weave. I think it's a wig or it's a weave. Okay, it's a little bit raccoon around the eyes, the dark eyeshadow, but it's fine too. Okay, but I think it's cute. Martell finally has some suits that fit. I feel like these suits are tailored for him. They don't look too tight. Actually, the one right here next to me look too big because there's so much space and room in the arms, okay, that the arms are like kind of up a little bit, okay? I don't know why he got that, I don't know how that happens because I don't know, it's weird, okay? I don't know whose suit jacket he stole, but it wasn't him. The second suit he has on the other side looks much more tailored for him fully. Okay. The tie, the suit, the shirt. Martell, right? Leisure suits. Leisure suit. Martell. He looks fine. We all know Martell is a handsome man. He just an asshole. That's what it is. He's a handsome man. He's just an a-hole. And if he wasn't such an a-hole, we would like him more because he has these redeeming qualities, but then he slips down to the slippery that is Martell. Just a slippery slimy Martell, and we don't like that, okay? Martell always Martell always look like he lying. I mean, yeah. Yeah, okay. You're not saying it, Jaylee, but she's definitely copying Mel. If I was Destiny, I would not have them do my hair like that. At this point, I think Destiny likes Mel. I think Destiny likes the Mel as well, maybe she thinks Mel is competition. Um, There's because I don't because y'all know how some of y'all get. Oh my God, you so biased. You a millimeter. I'm not a millimeter, not at the all. Okay, I ain't bought none of the products. I listened to her song once or twice, but I'm not a millimeter. Okay, but I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get something from her product. Anyway, my point is, sometimes when I want to be like, how can I say this? I don't want anyone feeling like I'm going at Destiny because I have some allegiance alliance to Mel. I don't. I just happen to not like the BS that I feel like Destiny puts out here in competition with Mel or having continuous conflict. I don't like the continuous conflict I feel like Destiny wants to have with Mel in order to have a storyline on the show. That's what I'm saying. So, sometimes when I do see her look certain, I be looking like that look like Mel. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, I just wish, you know what I'm saying, she would be like her. I don't know. Okay. But they new looks of this season, and I want to show y'all what they look like, okay? But I like Destiny's look, but I feel like when I promise y'all, I was on my phone, okay, having whatever conversation, and I looked up and I was like, that's me. That's Destiny. Pause. Oh, that is. Oh, okay, that's cute. But because my initial thought was, oh, that's Mel, I was like, okay. It's just like sometimes I think people are aware of the look and the style that somebody else has. And I'd be like, I want to fully stay away from that. I want to fully stay away from like if y'all saw me running around here in leotards like Lizzo, y'all say that Lizzo be always wearing leotards. Jenny don't wear leotards and carry a flute. If I started running around here with a flute and leotards twerking, y'all, is she trying to be Lizzo? Because that ain't Jaylee's style. You know what I'm saying? You have to know a style of somebody else and not do it, okay? But on to the people around here talking to Dr. Francis, okay? I think it's hilarious that Rox called him Dr. Francis. I'll be cracking up, okay? Dr. Francis is talking to Martell, to Maurice, and to Kimmy. still, okay? And he's explaining how, the more you do with her, to embrace her as a person and not just someone you have sex with. I said, that's true. Because it comes off as Maurice really focuses on how much sex he wants to have with Kimmy, how Kimmy should just be wanting to have sex with him. And, he don't think, he be on some BS or whatever. But, I'm saying, when Maurice's response was, oh, okay, so is that the key? Does he say if I embrace you more as a person, is that how I get more sex? I say, nigga, no. That's what you got out of that. It's girl. I was like, Negro. No. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? No one. Maurice, no one said that is how you get more sex. I was like, but men are stupid. They're dumb, okay? They talk a little bit more. Maurice acts like he makes it seem, oh, I get it now. Now that y'all told me it's not that, okay? I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's more about us connecting and bonding. It's not really about the happy ending. I was like, this Negro here. No. Okay, he don't get it. He doesn't. Maurice really feels like he just deserves a whole bunch of sex. And I was like, sir, that's not how this works. That's not any of this works. Okay, you need to know that's not how it works at all. And Kimmy was not amused. Kimmy was like, I am over this shit. Kimmy was like, he knows that's not. I think Kimmy gonna punch him in the throat when they get back to their room. Because you can't, if I'm telling you that how you make me feel, it's like, it's more about sex and you bonding with me, that should not be a joke that you're doing around here. And a part of me feel like Maurice is trying to be more animated or more funny or more controversial in one way or the other to have people talk about him. And I don't think Kimmy, she's like, no, he know that. Like, I feel like Kimmy ain't planning to what he planning to. So I think she feel like he planning too much. You on some bullshit, I'm not with it. I'm not for it. Leave me be, bitch, okay? So I was like, get out my face, Maurice. Now, the following morning, we see, the couples meeting up or whatever. But what we mainly see is the fact that Lewis and Tiffany, they left like a thief in the night. Okay? A thief in the night. Now, they said that Tiffany had a conference or something going on in Birmingham that she had to go to. So her and Lewis left. But didn't even really say bye to nobody. They just left. Was gone. Because, look, it's not easy. I ain't got no energy. I need some more water. It's not fun when you feel like everybody or the professionals is coming down on you and your relationship and what you got going on. But I feel like the reason Dr. Francis went so hard at Lewis and Tiffany was, in my opinion, because they are the least open. They're very, very evasive and they be on some shit, okay? And because I want to get into their mind, okay? So Tiffany and Lewis ran, skedaddled to leave, okay? Now, Dr. Francis said himself after that he's not surprised that Tiffany and Lewis left. He said because he felt like they were the ones basically fighting the process the whole time. Okay, he also brought up how he's aware that none of the couples were fully honest. Okay, they all was holding back this way, that way, or the other, because none of them wanted to fully deal with whatever honest thing that they said. Okay, I was like, But the whole time they were talking, all I kept wondering is why they eating that bacon that ain't done. Do y'all see that bacon ain't done? Oh my God, why? That is raw bacon. Okay, can't nobody tell me that bacon is supposed to be ate. I'm like, y'all over talking about Lewis and Tiffany marriage. Somebody can't cook. Can the men not cook? Can the women not cook? Why is the bacon almost raw? Is it sushi? I can't. Was y'all rushing the scene, and so no one can wait for the bacon to be done? I promise you, I was very triggered. Like they is up here eating raw bacon. Okay, someone is gonna have salmonella. Someone gonna be sick and pooping tonight. Okay. I was like, what are we doing? Y'all just cut the oven up higher. Put it back in the oven. Okay. And a pineapple sitting around there look good. Okay, I want a pineapple. But I'm like, y'all got a whole damn tray of uncooked bacon. Y'all gonna die. They're gonna die, y'all. You should not be around her eating uncooked bacon. Don't do it. Don't do it. I was they was talking. I was like, the bacon not cooked. I was like, the bacon not cooked. I'm like, do nobody see? I'm like, do no one see the bacon ain't cooked? I was so distracted because I was like, why is she? And I'm like, why is she shifting through the bacon as if it's a more cooked piece? It's all not cooked. It's all. I was like, and I'm like, that's what I want to discuss, the uncooked bacon. They round there eating uncooked bacon. I was like, no, look, when I order my bacon, I need my shit well done. Not burned. Not burned. Well done. I was like, the fact that we can still now I see the bacon is still on her plate. Okay, she didn't eat. She ate the eggs. She didn't eat the bacon still round and she put it on the plate. I was like, Lord, bacon is one of the easiest things to cook. How the fuck you don't cook bacon right? You literally put it in I cook my bacon in the oven. You put it in the pan, put it in the oven, and you wait 20, 25 minutes. Or you can put it in the air fryer, okay, and get it that way. You put the bacon on first to give it time to cook. You cook the bacon first, then the egg. You can't cook the eggs first because eggs be done in 2 minutes. Little spatula, you push the spatula around. Got a little spatula. You're gonna have an egg cooking. Look, you get a spatula. You move the eggs around. That's how you scramble the eggs. Use not a fork, not a spoon, a spatula, okay? But you make the bacon in the oven or the air fryer first. I was so upset. Oh, I was so upset. Okay. Anyway, but again, the trip was over. Okay, the trip was only about what 2 days, 2-3 days or whatever. But again, they left with some dry ass, uncooked ass bacon. Okay. Now back in town, back in Huntsville, we see Kimmy, Tisha, and Destiny get together to gossip. To gossip. It was no other reason for. Now, first of all, I also want to say, what Kimmy? What is you wearing? I was like, Kimmy, what is you doing? Kimmy, what is that? Is that an outfit, Kimmy? I promise you, I was very confused in what Kimmy was wearing because it was a lot of ruffle stuff. I just didn't get it. I was like, girl, I don't know who bought you. Look, I want to look. I was like, what is this? Can somebody explain? I could explain either. I did not know what it was. I'm also like, what store are they in? Is it a Pottery Barn? Because it was so much random stuff. I'm like, it's a baby t-shirt, some perfume bottles, it's some towels, was a Bed Bath and Beyond, maybe. Honey, it's the hats. This is a roast, but I was like, what the fuck is Kimmy? It was all the ruffle for me that I didn't understand. I'm like, y'all ain't even going to the same place. Anyway, I mean, Destiny outfit was cute. Her shoulders. I love. Look, y'all may think I don't like Tisha. Tisha, I loved her outfit. Love Tisha's outfit. I think Tisha could be, amazing in life. I just, sometimes she dumb herself down for herself. But I love how she dressed, and it'd be great, great, great if you ask me. But back in time, they up at gossiping by the wine. Okay. Now Destiny brings up how, I'm saying, why was not invited to the couples retreat? Why couldn't I come? I want to come to the couple. And they said, for what? It was a couples retreat. You're not a couple. Why would we invite a single person to a couples retreat. I was like, I asked the same question. I got a boo. They're like, girl, as long as you around here being secretive and quiet about your boo, we not inviting you. You can't come. You can't be here. Not today, not ever. And I was like, look, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so Kimmy then brings up how she talked to Mel. Me and Mel, had a, went and talked. Now we know for a fact her motherfuckers, it's a piece of hair on my glasses. Oh, because it was. It's like an eyelash. I can't get it. We know, part of last season we saw Mel and Kimmy talking. Okay, and they were talking about that wine event that Martell had, and we know Kimmy brought up Melnika when Mel then said, "Oh, y'all know Melnika? She playing me and Martell's wedding." She went into all that went on with, Mel with her Melnika and Martell. So Kimmy is then telling Tisha and Destiny about that conversation that we saw, which I believe it was in the finale episode, back in whatever it was. How Mel was said that Melnika was planning our wedding, but she then told me that Martell was like trying to mess around on me, that Martell was trying to get with her assistant or whatever. And I didn't believe it. And she quits planning my wedding, and me and Martell got married, blah, blah, blah. We then see a scene we did not see before, okay, with Mel saying to Kimmy how she now feel like, because hindsight is 2020. Now, 15 years later, older Mel feel like Melnika has always been somebody that Martell has messed around with in some kind of capacity or whatever, but she did not put it together until recently. Now, I feel like, was Mel saying that messy? No, it wasn't. But I do feel like when you are young and in love and someone say your husband or your fiance cheated on you and you don't believe them, but then 15 years later when you find out what he's been doing over your marriage, you realize that, well, damn, he probably always been doing that. And maybe Melnika was saying that because she was one of the people messing with him because she stayed close to him all these years. So I didn't feel like her saying that was messy. I felt like that was her. Kimmy brought up Melnika. Mel then like, oh yeah, I know her, and then said how she knew the girl. So with Kimmy telling Tisha and Destiny that both of them, oh, why would she even bring that up? Why would she bring up, bitch, what? The fact that they both instantly, no, this is the gotcha. This is the gotcha. When, let me fact, because I'll be taking screenshots for, there's a reason I take screenshots for nothing, okay? Because we around here needing to be looking at stuff, okay? When Kimmy was saying about Melnika, Destiny then said, I know Melnika. The way the look between Tisha and Destiny, I was like, is y'all in cahoots? Is it a cahoots thing? I just felt like they was like, okay, it's time, hater powers activate. Villain is Mel. Boom. And now they connected. And that's how I felt. I feel like any woman who was told years ago by somebody, your man ain't shit, but that person stayed cool with your man the whole time. And when you get older, you do like, that she probably was messing around with him. It probably wasn't the assistant, it was probably her. And she was saying and hoping I would not stay with him and they could be together. That didn't happen, but she stayed around her all this time. And I know Melnika. And it was the fact that both Tisha and Becky, it was the look they gave each other that made me say, okay, now Wonder Twins power activate. Hateration. Anyway, so when both Tisha and Becky, why would May I bring that up? Why would she do that? And Kimmy said, well, it was actually me. I brought up Melnika. So I was the one that brought her up. I told her how Melnika planned the event for Martell for the wine shit. And she then told me I should. So keep in mind now, both Tisha and Destiny said, why try to be messy Patty and said, why would Mel even bring it up? That's me. And Kimmy said, well, no, she didn't bring Melnika because she didn't randomly give me that fact about her. When I brought her up, she told me how she knew her. Okay? Remember that part. I know some of y'all ain't watch the show. So Destiny in her confessional, okay, I've known Melnika and Martell for a while. They're saying I don't see that as I don't see that being their dynamic. Okay, I don't believe any rumor Mel tell me. First of all, Mel didn't tell you shit. Mel wasn't talking to you. Mel was not even spreading the rumor. Mel said she feel like him and Melnika could have always been messing around based on the fact that one, she's still around, and two, what the girl said back in the day. So Mel didn't come tell you shit. So it wasn't a rumor, not per se a rumor. It was Mel's and how she felt. And I'm not trying to, make excuses for Mel, but I'm just saying that to make it seem like, oh well, Mel didn't come talk to you at all. Okay. She then says if it did happen, it should be left in the past. I was like, girl, what? It's weird. Women, the fact that Destiny, who also went through a divorce, who did not know that her husband would be how he was to her, okay, because the man she married, she would not have ever thought that he would leave her basically homeless and destitute and broke and in debt, can't pay your store bills, had to get some food stamps around here, max out your credit cards around here. You didn't think he was that kind of man either. But hindsight is 2020. So why is it hard for you to get that Mel felt like, okay, someone who told me something that I ignored all those years ago, this could have been what was going on the whole time. Anyway, what I appreciate though is Kimmy not letting them feel like Mel was being messy, bringing up Melnika. I can appreciate that. Okay. Now she then told them how she relaunched her store. The girl, it's the reopening of Madani. Okay, it's been open a few times, but never really open. Like it's a building that one day after we get, I think it's open. Okay, but she's like, I'm gonna have a reopen. Okay, of Madani, and then now we also see later on in the episode, she brings up how because of her financial issues, because of the divorce, the landlord who would not let her build out the suites. I still don't get how you want to build suites in a building you don't own. Why do you want to build out salon suites in a space you're renting? Because you don't own this. Why? Why would you want to spend money to build out suites in a building you do not own? And then to say that the landlord won't allow you to build suites so you can't make more money around now. And all the other reasons why her store still to this day, I think, ain't that open or whatever. Is what else? She'll give all the reasons she has to have to reopen it for a store. Okay. Now Kimmy then said, well, is everyone invited to this reopening of the store? Is Mel and Stormy? And she said, well, we might need security, but everybody who's supposed to be there will be there. I feel like, first of all, Decky, you need all the cast to be there for the attention for your store. No, she don't own that building. I think she may have been leasing to own, but she don't own it. And I would never do construction to a building I do not fully own. Ever. Because as everybody know, her store barely be open. Then, now, and forever. Okay. So I would not do that, because what happens is, unless you have a whole contract proving that you can own that building, a person could then let you build it up until it's solid as a rock, and then not let you own it. And then you have now made the building more profitable for someone else, and you don't own the building. You can't afford your own bills. Why are you trying to build suites in a building you don't own? That is dumb. That is dumb. You hear me? Anyway, we then see her bring up how, since she has a boyfriend, her and him on the phone. This is her boyfriend whose name is Moses. She brings up how she's known him for 13 years. He lives in St. Louis. So, yes, she is in another long distance relationship. Even though the first one ended horribly because, as she said, he left me destitute and broken in debt and gave me divorce papers in the driveway. Okay, but she's in another long distance relationship with a man, as she said, she's known for 13 years. They are both divorced. She said they are both alphas. Okay, and I was like, and they said I love yous. Now he is not been on the show yet. They just show this picture of him, and whatnot. So I was like, girl, okay. I wish her the best though. I do. I wish everyone on the show the best. In life, it is really little knick-knack bullshit that I can't deal with, and it's just I just don't like. It gets on my nerves. Okay, I don't understand her concern with Martell and Melnika. I don't understand that's concern. Her concern is always anything that ain't, hers. I once want to explain how she went from EBT to business owner in under 18 months with a new baby. Girl, I don't know. Definitely looks not busted in this. Oh, not busted. She's destined to annoy me. Mel has the right to talk about what she wants. That was a conversation between Mel and Kimmy. Destiny needs to keep Mel's name out of her mouth. I want Destiny to get cut from the show. They're not gonna cut her. You know what I'm saying? She needs to show she's not transparent. I feel like they don't have anybody else as filler. So who knows? I think she owns it. She don't make enough to be renting it monthly. And she has had that budget for years. Well, if she don't own it. This is how we know she don't own it, because she said my landlord and me are having issues, and when you own a building, you don't have a landlord. You can't. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how it works. A person who has a landlord means they don't own. That's the lord of the land. So I know y'all want to give her some props, but she don't own that building. She's been renting for a while. She wants to own it. I think she's been trying to get it to be owned, but I didn't say it. Destiny said out her own mouth that her and the landlord of the building can't come up to terms, so she can't build suites in the building. So, I mean, that's like the definition of not owning. Yeah. She said, yeah, she said it today. Yeah, I was like, yeah, she don't own it. And it's like, I would not want to build out anything in a space I don't own. Now, if she owned it and wanted to build out suite by suite, because if you have a suite for rent, that is you getting revenue, but you don't have it. So I don't know, what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, okay. Anyway, but her and this man she dating named Moses, who live out of state, that's her new boyfriend. We will see if he makes any appearances on the show or not. But I mean, we barely see her as husband. So I mean, like, girl, I'm not gonna be messy. I'm not. All I'm saying is, I wish her the best. Okay. We see a scene of all the men playing pool. I was bored. I didn't really care. It didn't mean much to me. They were just rehashing the trip. Martell around there and with the titties out. When men have it, I don't get men being around men with their titties out. I'm like, Martell, why you dress all sexy like to hang out with your boys? That's an outfit, in my opinion, that you wear when you are going somewhere where women might be and you want to catch somebody's eye. I'm just saying that's what I would do. Okay. Just saying. Just saying. Because as I've said before, Martell is a handsome man. He's in shape. He got a bald head that looks nice. You know what I'm saying? He, when his clothes fit, is nice. But I'm like, Martell, put your titties up. So, they was just talking about the little trip or whatever, how Marceau was happy that Lewis was getting grilled by Dr. Francis. And every time Dr. Francis says something, Martell was happy. Not Martell, Marceau. And I was too. Every time I feel like Lewis, to this day, because he brought up how, for him, Dr. Francis wasn't going to, Dr. Francis was always going to Tiffy from as soon as we got there, whatever, and I don't take anything he says serious, whatever. I don't believe it. The fact that Lewis can't even accept the opinion of somebody who gives great insight is crazy to me. So Lewis was saying how he don't, them being on the trip made him and Tiffany stronger because, they had somebody trying to bash them and be against them. So they had to have each other's back. And I was like, the fact that y'all do the exact same thing to other people and y'all feel, right in doing so. But when somebody tell y'all look fake as fuck, y'all offended. Marceau brought up how for him, he felt great when Dr. Francis told him how they had never seen anybody be running with the ropes tied around their legs. And so, he feels good that, that could mean that his marriage is a good, his marriage kind of works because they work good. I was like, no. The fact that when Tisha was talking to the girls earlier and she said, Kimmy said how, well, you and Marceau ran great because he told you what to do. Before y'all was doing whatever, he told you exactly what you. So Tisha was like, I let him lead. I follow. And I was like, girl, okay. I guess so. I'm gonna leave that be. Okay. Maurice brought up how he realized that him sometimes what he be trying to do don't be working because he kept trying to hold Kimmy tight and make them walk the right way and nothing worked. That nothing he do worked. He realized I have to do things differently. I was like, whatever. Okay. Who cares? Martell said how for him, he wants to get married again. His goal is to be married, and he don't want to wait 5 to 6 years, okay? That he misses what he had in his marriage, okay? That being married is beautiful, and that when he gets married again, he will cherish it more. Look, Martell would love for Mel to forgive him. Martell really wants to be married to Mel again. He really, really, really do. But he also know he can't. So that's on you, bro. So Mel going to Martell's house to talk to him. It was his week with the kids. She had not been to his house before. Now, again, this is the second scene that we've seen of them together in a long while. In a while. Yeah. I want to watch Family Guy. Does Family Guy not come on? I have not seen a Family Guy episode on the Cartoon Network in a while, Brian. Why is Family Guy don't come on? I used to always watch it. Is it off the air? Girl, I'm rambling. Anyway, Mel brings up how, I popped up over talk to Martell. Now, this is around the time where Wanda was on lives consistently talking about Mel, Martell, and the kids. Now, I was playing those lives on my channel. Wanda stopped going live after that big ass fight that happened. Wanda really ain't been live since then for much of nothing or whatever. So I feel like Wanda got into some kind of trouble. Anyway, but at this time on the show is when it was after Mel was on Carlos King, the little nightcap show. And Mel was saying stuff or whatever, but Wanda was on social media telling Mel that she needed to be worried about finding her baby daddy. Okay, so Mel went to go talk to Martell about what was being said about their kids on social media. It was cute seeing all of them there seeing Mel and Martell, the kids too, who looked happy just to have their parents in the same damn room. Okay, so that was great too. So the kids go off to play because like, I need to talk to your daddy. Okay. And she like, have you seen what Wanda's been saying on social media? He like, no, what she say? He's like, well, she's basically, around here. Oh, okay, come back on. Okay, good. Cause I'm like, I miss Family Guy. Y'all know I love watching cartoons. Well, like adult, not like adult cartoons. Like I like, what I'm saying? Y'all know what I mean. Anyway, but she like, well, yeah, Wanda was around here, basically questioning the paternity of Sugar Mama. Now, what Wanda said verbatim was a couple different things because we see a couple flashbacks on the episode. They said one flashback of when Wanda was talking shit about the kids like 2 seasons ago, and Martell checked her. Very firmly checked Wanda. It was crazy too. We see that, with him checking her about speaking on the kids, okay? We then see the flashback of Mel on Carlos King's show saying how Tisha Daddy be in her DMs, okay? And from her saying that, Wanda went on her Facebook Live and was saying how Mel need to be worried about who her baby daddy is. She need to find her baby daddy, insinuating that Martell may not be the youngest child's daddy. She was even saying how, because he said she was cheating, that's what Martell said she was cheating. So again, she was alluding to all of that. Okay, that is what caused. That was the start of all the shit that we about to see happen within the next, I would say, 3 episodes. Okay. What I love about this scene is, look, I firmly feel like, does Mel still have love for Martell? Yes. But only because they were married all that time, and love does not easily go away. I also feel like Mel is fully over Martell as well, and that they both do want to just co-parent, but Martell be on some bullshit, and Mel ain't for it, okay? Because they both in this scene are so much in unison. How they don't like anybody coming for their kids. Martell agreed, like, yeah, we don't want anyone come from our kids. How, what did she say? No, Martell said, we love our kids. We are there for our kids. And the reason I felt like that was a great thing, because it showed Martell being agreeing that Mel is a good mom. We are there for our kids. So to me, when he tried to make it seem that she isn't a good hands-on mom, I'm like, he be saying it on some bullshit when he's upset, because now when things are good, he not, you know what I'm saying? We love our kids. We there for our kids or whatever. He also brought up how, Wanda too old to around here speaking of people's kids or whatever. I told her firmly to do not speak on our children. Okay, Mel is okay. I have not spoke to her. Okay, I have not talked to Wanda, but I'll handle it. Okay, Martell said, I'll let you do that. Okay, Martell said, because she gets me really wound up. Because when Martell gets mad, it looks bad. Him as a male, when he gets upset, he's fussing at a woman, it looks bad. So I liked Mel saying, I'll handle it, and him saying, okay, because as parents, they are agreeing that they do need to address what's going on. But Mel needs to be the one to have this conversation, this argument with Ms. Wanda. Okay. Now they both also agree that people assume they can fuck with them. They can attack us because we are divorced, we were at odds or whatever. And they both were saying, like, in unison, how, we are not divided when it comes to our children. Okay. When it comes to our kids, okay, if others don't move, then we'll move them. And the fact that they said it like in unison, I was like, oh, they were talking in unison, y'all. I was like, come on now, if others don't move, we'll move them. I was like, it was the first time we've seen a bit of just just good old fashioned, a laughable moment. I was saying it was great. It was great. Okay. Now Martell brought up how him and Mel's communication over the past like month and a half has been really, really good or whatever. How it was better for the kids and whatever. Okay, and Mel, I agree. I appreciate you, respecting my boundaries, okay, and giving me the respect that I requested. Meaning the only reason we had not been talking is because you had been on some bullshit. And because you around here respecting my boundaries, respecting me, we good. As long as you give me my boundaries and respect me, we have no issue. Okay, right? It's giving Team Holt. Okay, Team Holt, and I respect parents who make us again. They may not be good husband and wife wives, but they are still mother and fathers and 4 kids, and I appreciate them banding together because what Wanda was saying at the time, it was some bullshit. Okay, it was some complete bullshit. But Mel said because he is respecting our boundaries and respecting her, that I'm taking the kids to Florida. So if you want to come to Florida, you can come on over to Florida to spend time with the kids. The reason that was great was because Martell brought up how their traditions, they used to always take family trips. The kids, you know what I'm saying? But because of him fucking up, they had not been able to have a family trip in the past couple of years. So again, he said, I'm happy she's invited me because the kids can spend time with us. Now we also know we've seen clips of that leaked on social media. So that is also coming later on this season. Um, Co-parenting is a day-by-day, step-by-step process. We are now, because we've seen, bad shit between Mel and Martell. We're now seeing a bit of the good shit. Now we are fully aware bad shit is on the horizon. We know in current times right now, they have been battling. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy to see, they were at least trying at some point, and they'll try a little bit more later. You know what I'm saying? But Martell be on some bullshit. Okay, so we then see Martell and Destiny meet up, and this is where the messy shit for me begins. Okay, so Martell was at some place to get his wine in stores. I don't really care about Martell wine at all. Um, girl, bye. So he said he invited Destiny there. Okay, so she get there or whatever, and they're talking, chit chatting and whatnot. Okay, you know what I'm saying? She brings up how she's having to reopen the damn store, and he asks, "Okay, are you inviting Mel? Have you talked to her?" Because I feel like people that Mel thought was her friend, you know what I'm saying, that Mel kind of kicked them off the bridge. Now this is the first time I've seen him say that in a way that wasn't rude or obnoxious about Mel. So I can tell him and Mel is in a good place because he was, in my opinion, I didn't feel like he was asking her that to be messy. I think he was asking that because he and Mel is in a good place, and if she's there, that can be what it is. And him saying people who Mel thought was her friend, she just, get away. It was the first time he wasn't saying Mel fake as fuck and she, was a bad friend and, people been leaving her alone. Okay. So I'm like, okay, clearly they in a good space. I wish Destiny ass would have read the room and seen Martell was not even being petty or saying any bullshit for the first time in a while. But oh no, Destiny had to come around here being on the bull of the shit, okay? She said she had not talked to Mel since the Valentine's Day event. We had a big argument, and she don't feel like her event is a place for them to rekindle their friendship. First of all, it's not an event. You're unlocking the doors of your beauty supply, and the fact that we seen this reopening of it, girl, it wasn't girl. Anyway, so she then goes from that conversation to saying, I talked to Kimmy, and Kimmy said that she talked to Mel, and that Mel brought up how Melnika was the one who planned y'all wedding. He was like, what? He was like, really? Like, how did that even come up? And I felt like his question was valid. Like, why would Mel be talking to Kimmy about Melnika? To me, that was a valid question. But it was the fact that Destiny then said, I don't know. I guess it was some random tea. I was like, bitch, what? I was like, we literally seen y'all ask Kimmy, why would Mel do that? And Kimmy then said, Mel did not bring Melnika up. I brought Melnika up. I brought her up and saying how she planned Martell's wine event. And Mel said, oh, she also was planning our wedding. So for you to make it seem as if Mel out here is willy-nilly and bringing up shit that don't have nothing to do with her, you on bullshit, Destiny. You're on complete bullshit, and that's why your goddamn place had to keep being reopened. I was when she said I don't know. I guess it was just some random thing. I was like, bitch, what, girl? And I feel like she gonna try to blame editing for that. But I will say this: if Martell asked her how did or why did Mel ask or whatever, if her actual response was that she's on bullshit, you fully changed the narrative of what Kimmy told you. Fully changed the goddamn thing to make it seem like Mel around here on some bullshit. You're up at girl. Destiny is up here lying on camera. We literally saw Kimmy tell you she brought up Melnika. Why would you not tell that man that Mel did not bring up Melnika? Kimmy did. Destiny be on some major bullshit. Destiny is lying and is messy. I was like, she really round here on some girl. I was like, that is crazy. That is crazy. Now, she lives and then Mel said that Melnika was the one. No, she said Mel said that Melnika was telling her how you were cheating on her back then, but how she think you and Melnika were messing around. And he was like, what? Really? She then said, just so you are aware, this so you know that she around there perpetuating that rumor. I was like, bitch, what? This is the kicker. When people asked her before, do you be telling Martell stuff about Mel? And I don't tell them nothing. I ain't no witness for him. I don't tell Martell nothing. You was on camera telling that man that his ex-wife is spreading a rumor that he was fucking the goddamn wedding planner, and he been fucking her all the time. Now we also know that allegedly, apparently, Melnika's also married. But Mel also said so is Martell. So the fact that she married don't mean nothing. I was like, because this is my thing. I had no issue with Mel saying the fact that Melnika, who came at me during our wedding planning, telling me how he was cheating on me and trying to get with her assistant or whatever. And now hindsight being 2020 and 20 years later, I feel like, okay, maybe it was her and him messing around, and that's why he's always kept her around. And maybe him and her have always been messing around on the sneak tip. Okay. I thought that was a valid scenario, but Destiny going to Martell to give him this tea to make sure that he's aware that Mel was around here for her work. She was out here perpetuating that rumor, and I like that Martell said, He said, "Ain't nothing up between me and Melnika, and I'm not taking the bait of Mel trying to bait me into being in some bullshit." Because he also said Mel was just at my house talking to me about what Wanda was saying. So why would she be saying this kind of shit to Kimmy? And I was like, see, people be bringing, girl. I was so aggravated. Because it's like, why are you trying to even create conflict between them two? Like the fact that why would you not want them to have a good co-parenting relationship? You took the absolute basic information and made it negative to caused discourse between this man and this woman. And we all know Martell ain't shit. We all know that. And I also feel like what Mel said, we didn't even see it before. We didn't see that until now. And I was like, I just Well, no, Martell did not take the bait. He didn't. So Martell said, "I'm not." He said, "No, I'm not gonna take the bait. I'm not gonna." Martell. He said, "I'm calm. I'm not even gonna feed into that." He just said, "Why would she do that?" And when she was just talking to me, I like that he acknowledged what Destiny said. Said he don't know why Mel would bring that up, but I'm not gonna take the bait and then feed into the shit. Right? Imagine the damage she was doing when she was acting like a friend within Mel's inner circle. I always say, be careful of people who talk shit about other people in your circle. And the fact that we see Destiny going back to Martell with information she got from Kimmy from a conversation with Mel, it's the case of telephone. Mel said this to Kimmy, who then told Destiny, who then told Martell. And once it got to Martell, it was, oh, she said y'all fucking around. And I want you to know that she around here spreading that rumor that you messing with a married woman. I'm like, first of all, Martell was a whole married man fucking around with his wife. So let's that down. Kimmy was wrong and messy bringing what Mel said to her to Tisha and Destiny, knowing that they are not cool. Kimmy asking Destiny if Mel was invited to the reopening was petty too. I feel like they're all, this is the weird thing, I feel like all of them are at a point to where they're all on the same show. So they're all going to end up having to film around each other for one reason or the other. I don't think that Mel or Stormy should have been invited to this reopening of Madani. I also don't see the harm, and if they can make up and just come around or whatever, ain't no big deal. I also feel like Destiny does not hold enough weight on the show to dictate who does or does not come to an event she's having for the show. I feel like production wants Mel and Martell to be back in the mix of things since the divorce is final. They're kind of on better terms. They want the show to keep growing. And to me, Destiny is perpetuating bullshit between exes. And I feel like she would not want someone to do that between her and her baby daddy, her ex-husband. So it's just complete bullshit from the gate. Whatever. Destiny to me likes to play victim. Oh, production doesn't really show me that much. People don't really know me that well. You know what I'm saying? The show doesn't really show what's going on and blah, 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 blah. You don't help that by what you do. And you making it seem like Mel is around here. Oh, she spread lies on you, Martell. It's like, no, but she really wasn't. She really wasn't. And I also feel like, was Kimmy messy? Yes. But I don't think Kimmy was malicious in what she was saying. I feel like, when it comes to the show, stuff you say on camera will come up later. So I don't see an issue with Kimmy saying what was said because they want the story to progress. I think Melnika is not going to. It's going to be kind of added into the cast a little bit, and it's the next thing basically. Because folks were saying last season, is Martell messing with Melnika? Did they ever? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like because of that reason, production's trying to. Because again, production be the one like, didn't you talk to Mel? You should bring up how you talk to Mel. Do they know? You know what I'm saying? So I think it's also production. But I feel like Destiny taking it back to Martell in the way she did. It's the way she made it seem as if Mel is out here, just creating rumors to be messy. And that's the difference in my opinion. But Destiny, I don't like it. I don't. It gets on my nerves. And I think she's gonna keep playing victim. She's gonna keep making it seem as if people just don't understand her, how people prefer Mel over her. And I'm like, I don't think that's true either. I think some folks like at one point I liked her. But the more she keeps not being transparent, the more she keeps trying to cause I can't respect somebody who has consistent conversations with their ex-friend, ex-husband. If me and you ain't cool no more, if I talk to your ex, I would not talk to your ex about you. I would not want your ex to come to me about you either. Me and your ex should not be having any petty ass, messy ass conversations about you simply because you and him are divorced and me and you ain't cool right now. They get on my goddamn nerves. Okay, they get on my damn nerves. But we see from the preview, we Destiny be carrying Bone because she wants, right? Because she wants to. She can't blame production when they couldn't force her to drink. I'm sorry, they couldn't force her to talk about her divorce or anything for that matter. Even her bringing up now who she dating. I feel like it's only because I'm gonna give them a little taste, so folks can't say I'm not being transparent. And I was like, girl, bye. I can't wait for us to see because the preview we saw shows at least we're going to get to the fight, the date of the fight. Now, one of my biggest videos ever was that goddamn fight. Okay, that happened on live around here. Okay, and I feel like once we get there, we'll be more caught up in kind of what's going on more currently now because we get to see what was really happening on the inside. We can see what the conversation was between Tisha between Mel and Wanda. So next week it seemed like begins the breakdown of the fight that happened at the Madonna store. And because we get all of that shit, I can't wait because that happened so organically because it was really just Mel on live and then shit popped off and everything went crazy. I don't think any of us thought it would turn into what happened, but it's a cool thing to see that we'll get to see this how it plays out. What was Stormy doing? What was the mama doing? Like I just want to know what was going on. I fully want to see it. I want to hear I want to see their confessional conversations. I want to see, Mel talking in her car on the way home. I wonder how much of the online footage they're gonna use. Like the video, because that was 3 months ago. It has 127,000 views because that shit was popping. You hear me? And we will also see how each of them viewed what happened, who they blame for it, and all of that shit. So I can't wait for that. But I feel like the next 2 to 4 episodes were probably full because they're not going to, that fight is going to span at least 3 episodes. It's going to be them just going to the damn stove that day. The second episode would be them all being there the night these happen, and then Mel walking out to talk to Wanda. Then the other video would be them showing the actual fight and the aftermath of it. It's going to be a mess. They can try and blame Mel, but I still feel like Wanda, speaking of them kids, it's gonna be crazy. I wonder if Wanda will do more lives once she's back on the show, because when she do, or we will have a watch along. But I do feel like it's gonna be some kind of damage control because the fight was so public. People are going to want to tell their point of view after we've aired all the footage. You know what I'm saying? Look, that I had to fight a lot. That I was working my, because that was around the time of the fight and the Hughley and Monique shit. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. It's almost as bad as now with Bishop robbery. All these lives and all the stuff to go over. So I can't wait for that to happen and us to have a conversation about it or whatever. I'm gonna probably have to find some of that footage, which is probably on my phone somewhere. On my phone, I don't know. Anyway, y'all, that was the whole episode with Martell saying he's not gonna fall into the bullshit of it all. He's not gonna really, get baited into beefing with Mel over stuff. And we'll see what happens next time. Okay. I hope y'all had a good time around here. Okay. We were on. Oh look, only an hour, y'all. Look, we not on here all night, not at all, not at the all. Okay. Now, y'all know tomorrow is part. I think it's part 3 of the Housewives reunion for Atlanta. So I will be live tomorrow around 9:15, 9:30 for part 3 of the reunion for Housewives. I am watching the Dahmer story on Netflix. I can promise y'all I'm only gonna watch 2 episodes a week. I feel like people who are binge watching that stuff all in one take is too much mentally. I'm not doing it to myself. I watched 2 episodes today. I'm going to review like each set of episodes. I'll probably review sometime tomorrow. It'll be premiere of episodes 1 and 2. I watched Zatima on BT Plus. That's a good show. I like the first 2 episodes or whatever. But things are coming down the pipeline. I know Bishop Robbery did a new live. I may do that tomorrow. Thank y'all for the congrats for 35K. Okay. Yay, confetti. Okay. So we have more stuff coming up the pipeline. Oh Lord Jesus. Let me report spam. Anyway. But there's stuff coming that I will be, reviewing or whatever. Because y'all know I'm not doing many reality shows. So other stuff will be, done in place of. But thank y'all for being around here. Okay, thank y'all for having a good time with me. I will see y'all tomorrow for sure. At least tomorrow for sure. To do the Housewives of Atlanta after show live chit chat at around 9:15, 9:30. If there's more to discuss for Bishop Robbery or gossip or whatever, y'all know I will have that up too. You know what I'm saying? Right. They tried it. Okay, tried but failed. Do not forget to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner, to like this video, okay, to subscribe, to what did I say? Wait, no. Let me get on camera so I can see it right. 1, do not forget to subscribe to our channel, okay? 2, do not forget to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner. 3, on IG and Twitter. 3, don't forget to like the video and also share the video. That's it, y'all. That is it. I'm finna go chill out. Okay. Let me get back on screen. I'm a bitch. It's so weird, that people really come around here and say stuff as if, I'm trying to get to their comments. I can, I'm saying this. I'm trying to block it, but I can't sit on the thing. People, I need y'all to know that these comments are stupid. Okay? These comments come all the time. I'm usually able to block people and block stuff who be on board of the shits. So, you just have to say, fuck you very much. So it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I try to protect y'all from the bullshit I have to deal with, but every once in a while, people in these fake pages and they come and say crazy shit. It's okay, y'all. It's okay. God will bless him with whatever he needs to be blessed with when he's in the pits of hell. Okay? So, sir, fuck you very much. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if you wanna fight, you want to box, let's box. Girl, anyway, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I was ending this on a good note and the bullshit, and I'm like, you really came around here with some bullshit? You really tried it? So we're gonna end this on a positive note. Okay? Cause niggas got me fucked up. Niggas got me fucked up. Ooh, niggas got me fucked up. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna sing the song. But we're gonna end this on a positive note. Okay, a positive note. I prefer to end all my stuff on positivity. Okay. So everyone, be blessed. Have a good night. I will see y'all tomorrow on camera. I'm be on camera. Okay. But be blessed. Have a great night. Love you all. I gotta go. Bye.